Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, DHCP, is a network protocol that automates the process of assigning IP addresses and other essential network configuration parameters to devices on a network. These parameters include subnet masks, default gateways, DNS server addresses, and more. DHCP simplifies the network administration process and allows devices to join the network seamlessly without manual intervention. Benefits of DHCP. Let's explore the enchanting benefits of DHCP in more detail. Automatic IP address. Assignment. DHCP allows devices to be connected to the network and automatically receive a valid IP address, streamlining the network setup process. Efficient address management. DHCP dynamically allocates IP addresses to devices as they connect and deallocates them when devices disconnect. This ensures optimal utilization of the available address space and prevents address conflicts. Simplified network administration. Network administrators can centralize IP address management on a DHCP server, making it easier to configure and maintain IP address assignments for all devices on the network. Reduced configuration errors. Manual IP address assignment can lead to errors, especially in larger networks. DHCP minimizes configuration mistakes, leading to more reliable and stable networks. IP address. Reuse. When devices disconnect from the network, their IP addresses are returned to the pool of available addresses. DHCP can reuse these addresses for other devices, further optimizing address allocation. Let's take a journey through the 4 stages of DHCP communication. During the enchanting dance of network initiation, when a device yearns to join the network and lacks a valid IP address, it embarks on a quest known as DHCP Discover. With a sense of wonder and curiosity, the device broadcasts a special message, seeking out available DHCP servers that dwell within the network's realm. This broadcast, called DHCP Discover, enables the device to explore and find its way. Upon hearing the call, the DHCP servers in the network eagerly respond with a DHCP offer message. In this mystical message, the DHCP server generously presents an available IP address that it is willing to lease to the requesting device. But the benevolence doesn't end there. The DHCP server also imparts other configuration parameters like the subnet mask, default gateway, and DNS server addresses to ensure the device's journey through the network is smooth and successful. The device, being courted by multiple offers, must choose one of them and send a DHCP request message. With a touch of mystery, this message is broadcasted, informing all DHCP servers that it has found a suitor. The chosen DHCP server, upon receiving this heartfelt request, gracefully responds with a DHCP acknowledge message. In this moment of magic, the DHCP server confirms the lease of the IP address to the device, sealing the connection. Within the DHCP acknowledge message, the DHCP server also includes any additional configuration parameters that were specified in the initial offer. With this, the device is now bestowed with a valid IP address and all the necessary settings to venture forth into the network realm, ready to embark on its digital adventures. Thus, through the dance of DHCP Discover, Offer, Request, and Acknowledge, devices find their place in the network's enchanting tapestry, forging connections and embracing the magic of dynamic address allocation. In this section, we shall delve into each step of DHCP configuration. To embark on the magical journey of DHCP configuration, we must first access the privileged realm of global configuration mode on the Cisco router. Now, we shall conjure a DHCP pool and grant it a unique and meaningful name. This pool will be the source of IP address assignments to the devices that seek its enchantment. Note that the your_pool_ name should be a name of your choosing, identifying the specific DHCP pool you are creating. With the pool summoned into existence, we shall now dictate the range of IP addresses that it shall dispense to the aspiring clients of the network. Here, your_network_subnet represents the network portion of the IP address range, and mask is the subnet mask that defines the size of the network. The devices that receive IP addresses from our DHCP pool will require a guiding star, a default gateway to navigate the vast network cosmos. We shall provide this gateway address within the DHCP pool. In this incantation, your_default_gateway should be replaced with the IP address of the default gateway that leads the devices to destinations beyond their local network. The device's quest for knowledge and communication shall be facilitated by domain name system, DNS servers. If you wish to bestow DNS server addresses upon the devices, you can do so within the DHCP pool. Replace your _DNS servers with the IP addresses of the DNS servers that shall enlighten the devices with the wisdom of domain names. The device's quest for knowledge and communication shall be facilitated by Domain Name System, DNS servers. If you wish to bestow DNS server addresses upon the devices, you can do so within the DHCP pool. Replace your _DNS servers with the IP addresses of the DNS servers that shall enlighten the devices with the wisdom of domain names. The culmination of our DHCP configuration shall now be preserved for future generations of devices. Let us save our incantations. By saving the configuration, our DHCP pool shall persist even through the cycles of power and rebirth. Now let's talk a bit about troubleshooting DHCP issues. To ensure a smooth and enchanting DHCP experience, several essential steps must be taken. Firstly, verify the DHCP configuration by checking the DHCP pool settings to ensure the correct network and subnet configurations are defined. It is crucial to confirm that the pool has a sufficient number of available IP addresses to assign to devices. Secondly, check the client configuration by ensuring that the client's network interface is set to obtain an IP address automatically through DHCP. Also verify that the client and DHCP server reside on the same network segment to establish communication effectively. Next, to facilitate seamless communication between the DHCP server and clients, it is essential to check for any network connectivity issues. Ensuring that the DHCP server is reachable and responsive to client requests is vital for successful address assignment. Monitoring DHCP server logs adds an extra layer of insight and understanding to the DHCP process. By observing logs for error messages and unusual activities, valuable information about DHCP lease requests, renewals, and releases can be obtained. Finally, in the rare case of IP address conflicts, where two devices possess the same IP address, a graceful solution is required. By releasing and renewing the IP address for the affected devices, harmony can be restored. Adjusting DHCP pool settings if necessary can prevent future conflicts and guarantee a serene and efficient network experience for all devices. Following these steps, DHCP configurations will be well tuned, ensuring the enchanting journey of devices through the network's mystical realms. We hope this video helped you on your journey towards becoming a cybersecurity expert. Remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. And if you found our videos helpful, please give us a thumbs up and share them with your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to check out the links and description for our Anki flashcards and to donate to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Your support can make a real difference in the lives of those in need. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.